Good morning, friends. Welcome to today's webinar on market capitalization of public sector banks. As we all know, finance and banking are the lifeblood of trade, commerce, and industry. And nowadays, banking sector acts as the backbone of modern business. The development of any country mainly depends on the banking system it has. And banking is one of the most essential and important parts of human life. The performance of banking sector is more closely linked to the economy than perhaps of that of any other sector. Today, the banking sector in India is fairly mature in terms of supply, product range, reach. But as far as reaching the rural India is concerned, there are some concerns regarding private sector banks and foreign banks. And it's only public sector banks that have a true penetration amongst all segments of population. Therefore, the health of these banks as also their capital adequacy is of prime importance for the health of our country. And today, we in this webinar will be focusing on this very important aspect. Our speaker for today is Shri MS Sundararajan, former CMD of Indian Bank. And I invite him to start his session. Over to Sundararajan, sir.
Thank you. Arunji, I will have the share the screen. Really sorry for the initial hiccup. I thought it fit to share. This topic is a ocean. When Mr. Arvind has put the topic, I thought, okay, it's a simple topic, etc. Then when I went through this, it became a ocean. I just tried to make an attempt of what need to be done. In the market capitalization of the public sector bank, what I did was, initially I just started giving some definition of what is market capitalization, etc., which you know it, and then projected what are the market capitalization of the public sector banks, and I also given a slide on market capitalization of the private sector banks, and also you need to know the public sector bank. It is always easy to criticize based on the market capitalization that the public sector banks are useless, inefficient, etc., etc. But you should know what are the inherent strengths. So I just brought out the strengths of the public sector bank in the various research studies, various RBI studies that they have conducted and they have recorded. And then I also brought about what is called that, where we have a moderate strength, where we need to encash upon by improvising it, so that we will also be able to catch up in the market capitalization in the near tenor. That way, I have made a thing. And also, many of the people are from controlling officers. I just thought what constructive role the controlling officers can also play in improvising the skills at the grassroots level. That way, this is going to be the thing. And I would also leave enough time, because this is a topic which requires a lot of interaction. It cannot be a monologue, it has to be a dialogue. So I thought I will leave a sufficient time for us to interact also. So with this understanding, let me start. As I said, I thought we will start with what is the definition of the market capitalization. As you all know, it is nothing but the aggregate valuation of the total shares issued by a bank. So you just simply arrive at by multiplying, you find out what is the market price. Since the bank is a listed entity, you keep on getting it even at the minute by minute basis. And at the end of the day, the newspapers also come out with what is the market price at the end of the previous day. You simply multiply the market. So why it is required? Because this is one of the important factor that, the investors are going to take into account whenever they want to make an investment in our share. And of all the tools, it is also one of the worthy tool to determine the if I want to determine what is the value of the bank, I can make use of the market capitalization as one of the tools for determining the value. Because in the absence of it, it will be very difficult. You have to conduct a detailed exercise to arrive at the value. So this way, this is considered to be a correct and truly represent the best value of the bank. When I say company, please take it as a bank. Okay. Now, it's a simple example. As I already said, if there is a 20 million outstanding shares, the market price is 100, we straight away arrive at it as 200 crores. So, and then these shares are also, when we talk about the market cap, we should also be aware that, what is they quite often, the stock exchange, they use the thing, large cap, medium cap, small cap, etc. Whenever the market value, the market cap is 10,000 crore or more, it is called as a large cap stock. And when it is a 2 crore and 10 crore, 2,000 crore to 10,000 crore, it is called as a mid cap. If it is a 2,000 crore, it's a small cap. That way, this is for academic information. Now, please, I would request you to go through this very, very carefully. This is the valuation as of 14th, Friday, at the end of the closing hours. What is the thing? Now, you can see here, what are the valuations of the different public sector banks, the listed public sector bank. Needless to say, the big brother is leading with the State Bank 527, whereas you can see others 130, 227, PNB 35. With regard to PNB, the minimum share value is about 2 rupees. So, and then IOB 17, Union Bank 43 rupees, Indian Bank 192 rupees, Bank of India 46. Like this, these are all happening. I mean, what is the change compared to previous day? And also, it also depicts the 52 weeks high, 52 weekly, and then market capitalization. Here, I would like to see this. State Bank is about 4 trillion, 4.70 trillion. And then all others are less than 1 trillion. The leading about that is the Bank of Baroda, about 67,000 crore. In the order it has been put, and Canara Bank 41,226 crores, etc. That way, different banks are there, and the least among them is the baby Punjab and Sindh Bank, about 10,166.68 crores. Now, let us see. We have seen here 4,70,000 is the maximum. Now, let us see what is the private sector bank. In the private sector bank, the thing is a HDFC market capitalization is about 8,02,000 crores. Followed up by ICICI about 6,06,000 crores, 3,64,000 crores. And then the Kotak is about 2,45,000 crores. What I wanted to drive home is the State Bank is the topmost among the public sector bank. You can see that, HDFC Bank and also ICICI Bank are ahead of the State Bank India. Needless to say, when we compare with the other public sector bank, the private sector bank market capitalization is much more. Now, let us see. Now, let us not get saddened by this fact. Let us see. We should